Hey everyone, welcome back to Legally Teaching Engineer Sports. I'm Dylan here with Max and Sam, Loga. We are all the way to episode 55, a very good number, an okay number. The title, Max, go ahead, rip it.
October in the park
Ooh, I like that. Why is that, Max?
because playoff baseball is here. The calendars have switched over and it's October and
Love that.
playoff baseball's here.
Playoff baseball must mean it's time for Sam and I to rip out Grandpa McLennan's hats.
100%. I got let's see, like 3 or 4 baseball hats, and they're all Grandpa McLennan's.
Love that. And our favorite Jets pizza guy, our man, one of the best pickers so far, Frank. Shout out to Frank for the sweet. Wait, here it is. Hold on, the sweet fit. He hooked us up with a shirt. Max got the hat on, and you
Love
hooked us up with a
that.
long sleeve shirt, which I'm gonna wear on the other show. So thank you, Frank. Really appreciate it. Yes. So episode 55. Sam, what else are we gonna do tonight?
We got my cooler talk, which should be fun. And then we got Serenity Now, and we're gonna do obviously the playoffs. We're gonna talk baseball.
Heck yeah, we're gonna pick our brackets, and as Alex Phillips says, everyone likes a good bracket. So excited! Today will be Wednesday, October 4th. We are recording a little early, so if we have some losers right out the gate, don't blame us. This is Monday night. We've got the Giants and Seahawks on in the corner, so let's get episode 55 going, boys.
Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold. Everybody knows I've got the magic in me. When I hit the floor, the girls come snap.
Keep going. I want to hear them start rapping in the middle.
You want to hear him start rapping in the middle?
The funniest tidbit to know about B.O.B. is he released a song and he goes, "My next is like I'm going to release my rap album," and that's been like 12 plus years. We're still waiting for your rap album, B.O.B.
Hey, I don't need his rap album. Random enough, I think it was Paglia. We were coming back from somewhere a really long trip, and we spent probably an hour and a half listening to just only B.O.B. music. So, he gets the job done.
Yeah.
I can believe that because I went down a rabbit hole today when I was looking for music of BOB. So
Why did you play that?
I don't know, it just felt right.
All right, respect the game. I respect the game. All right, Roundtable. Max, give us the first thing, and I hope it's the right thing. Go ahead.
First thing, I hope it's the right thing. It's a lot of pressure, but I'm gonna lead off with the Ryder Cup.
That's a good one.
I don't know if that was the first thing or the right thing, but I'm going to go with the Ryder Cup. Sam, I know Dylan and I watched quite a bit. Sam, did you tune in to watch any of it?
None of it, not a single moment. But I saw everything on Twitter, so
Yeah, so
I saw all of it going down.
So if you didn't watch it, the European team beat the US pretty handedly. I'm going to say they kind of dominated from start to finish. There were some high moments and some pretty good storylines throughout. Like shout out to Victor Hovland for being Victor Hovland. He's a funny dude. Kept being funny. There's a lot of funny pictures going around. But other than that, not much. Dylan, what are your thoughts about the Ryder Cup?
Yeah, aside from Max Homa, everyone else is kind of disappointed from the U.S. perspective. Max Homa looked really good. So he's posted a couple times. I think he's proud of his performance, as he should be. The European team looked real good. Hovland's a dog. Rory didn't do much till the last day, and he kind of went big wiener on him. So yeah, I mean, John Rahm the first day, he had like 3 eagles that just cashed a tie essentially for Europe, and that was bad news in the afternoon on the floor ball. It was really cool. The fans like talking shit. So a USA guy would line up for a putt and then step back to like reassess the situation, and they would just go, "Whoa, whoa!" It was pretty good. So pretty funny. I think it's a great event. I know at one point. So Max and I did go to the next topic I'm going to get to here in a second. We were out about Detroit on Friday night, late night sort of, and it came to 1:30. I'm like, I'm going to stay up. Didn't make it. I did wake back up at 4:35 though to catch the last end of the beginning first round. So I liked it for that. So now 2 years till New York.
Yeah, I think the biggest downfall for the U.S. So I heard this today that none of the players for Team USA played a match after the FedEx Cup, while Team Europe, every single one of them played a competitive tournament along the road. So people are equating that to them coming in unprepared, on focus. So maybe next year or in 2 years, USA keep the ball rolling, make it a requirement.
Yeah, agreed. All right, good one. No, that's a good one. I was on my list as well. This was my number one though. Sam, what happened for the Tigers this weekend?
Miguel Cabrera played his last game for the Detroit Tigers
Yep.
ever for baseball.
Yeah. So Max and I went on Friday night. It was cool. So, he actually went 3 for 4, two doubles and a single and a walk, or hit by a pitch. He got hit by a pitch. So he was on base 4 times. They lost the game, but it was still a good game. 7-4. The end they had a drone show, literal drones where they like made different symbols out in the sky. It was really awesome. So like Mr. 3000, 500 home runs, MVP, Triple Crown winner. It was really cool. And then there was also fireworks. But I think the best moment of the weekend for sure was yesterday. If you haven't watched it, Sam, I know Max watched it. Just watch a clip of it. It's goosebump material. His kids announced his first at bat. He didn't even know it was going to happen. You could see he was starting to tear up right then. He switched sunglasses, I think, in the second inning pretty quickly because it wasn't for the sun. He was tearing up throughout the game. And then Max explained how they ended up taking him out of the game because this is the shit that movies are made of.
So he came in the 8th inning, go back and play first base. Literally the first at bat that he was there, maybe the second pitch, ground ball right to him. He waves off the pitcher, gets his own out. Next thing you know, AJ Hinch coming out of the dugout. His kids are on the field. It was awesome to even go off this story. So way back when I asked if he had a baseball glove, he did not. He had to borrow Torkelson's glove. He asked Tork if he had an extra one. He's like, no, I only carry one that's broken in, ready to use. So he used Torkelson's game glove because he didn't have one. Lo and behold, Miguel Cabrera signed it for him. And now it's got Miguel Cabrera, Mr. 3000 on it. And now, like Tork said, they asked him what he was going to do. He's like, oh, I was going right in my mantle for many, many, many years. So that's pretty sweet. But yeah, that's how it ended. And then he came out of the game.
It was awesome. Amazing. And he shook hands or hugged every single player and coach in the dugout. And the bullpen was already in the dugout. Every position player for the Tigers came in to get in line. So he hugged every single person. All the Guardians were on the top of the steps. It was amazing. Also, Miguel confirmed he had not taken fielding since last season. He took zero ground balls, including spring training this year. And he picked that thing up smooth as shit. Mm-hmm. I was watching him throw balls in warm up in that inning. He definitely missed one and went back behind by the cop. So pretty wild. And then to cap it off, the Tigers won. So pretty freaking awesome. Great for Miguel, the best right-handed hitter I will ever see. I think Max will ever see. Sam will definitely ever see.
100%.
All right, I got a trivia question for both of you. So now that Miguel is officially done, do you know who the longest tenured Detroit athlete is?
Steve Yzerman.
No, it's not. No, that doesn't count. Try again.
Try again. You can guess again, Dylan. Any guesses?
So, like, my first thought, it's not going to be a Tiger. I'm very confident there, just because you said Detroit. Mm-hmm. Lion doesn't feel right either because a new regime came in.
Barry Sanders.
Is Sam. We're talking active players.
Active players. We got to have a contract.
So my guess is going to be Dylan Larkin.
Sam?
I honestly couldn't name another like decent big name besides like Cade Cunningham.
Oh, yeah, that's a good guess. That would be a good guess, but it is Dylan Larkin. Dylan Larkin is now the new face of Detroit sports.
And that's messed up because he's what, 25, 26?
Yep.
Yeah. And so there's been so much turnover. There's no way there's anyone in the Pistons because their veterans are all new. And then the Lions, like I said, Brad Holmes came in and said, smell you to the bums.
Yep.
It would have been Stafford for sure, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So Dylan Larkin. Crazy.
Damn. That is wild. That's a good question. I don't know where you saw that, but I like that. But seriously, shout out to Miggy. We'll end it right here. So he ended, Sam, he had a conversation on the field with Johnny Kane. He wanted to get the F out. He ended it by saying, or I think it was like, see you later, I'm out. And he just dipped. He dipped.
Yeah.
And then in the clubhouse, they go, what are you going to do tomorrow? He's like, I'm going to take my kids to school. I'm going to pick them up from school. It's going to be sweet.
Yeah.
So,
100%.
Pretty cool.
That's the life.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind seeing Miguel roll up in the drop-off line.
Yeah, I want to see what Metro Detroit school those kids go to and just hang out with there. If anyone knows, let us know. Sam, give us something.
All right. So did you guys watch the Sunday morning game on ESPN Plus or Disney Plus?
I didn't do the Disney Plus, but I saw a bunch of highlights and it looked really awesome. Max?
ESPN Plus.
I put it on Disney Plus. It was annoying. Because they were like expecting you to never have watched a football game in your life. So they were like explaining everything like you were 5. So that was annoying. And of course it broke within the first 30 seconds. So they had to
It
fix
did?
Yeah.
I heard
It
that
broke
fucking
like
malfunctioned.
yeah, it broke. But then when they got it going, yeah, it was sick. Like the Bijan Robinson stop and go
It's cut.
looked
Yeah.
yeah, it looked filthy in it.
So
Yeah, I was just curious.
no, I didn't do it. But I think there, Sam, it's a great point regarding it's annoying for you because you know stuff like that. I think like so they were trying to get people's kids to watch it.
Yeah, 100% new audience, right? Yeah, turn
Yep.
this on and have your kid
Yep.
because they had like all the characters out there. Did you actually so nerd out moment, engineer? You know how they did it? They stuck
What?
stuck a chip in their pads, and then they used the same camera tracking that they use in golf to track the players.
Tracer.
Yep. So they used the tracer technology and a chip in their pad to know where they were going, and then they just animated around that.
Nice.
I know when Dylan and I turned on the pregame, like Monday night countdown thing, but they showed the 2 guys that are announcing it. I don't know. The guy's Booker, and I don't know who that guy, but they were dressed up like they had like the video game stuff like on their face and on their arms and everything like that to animate them. So that's crazy.
Yeah. It was pretty sweet. I mean, I think they'll probably do it again, but yeah, that was pretty cool.
I bet you they do a Super Bowl on it.
For sure.
Nice. No, that's a good one. Speaking of Tracer, so here's a quick plug to Top Golf. Top Golf now has Tracer. Max and I were just there on Saturday, and so you can see how fast you hit the ball, how far you hit the ball, and like the curve and all that good stuff, like PGA. So it's actually really, really cool. And then another new feature they have is you can go to like different golf courses around the country. So like we went to Pebble Beach and pretend to like. So it's like when you go into like things where you hit into the screens, but it's at Top Golf. So pretty cool. Yeah, it's actually really fun. You can hit into a tree, you hit into a house and stuff like that. Max beat me, but it was still fun.
Yeah, it's sweet. I spent a lot of time in somebody's backyard because I couldn't get over their fence, and the hole just maxed out my shots in the person's backyard. That was it. Sweet.
All right, good stuff. Quick one here. Shout out to our new favorite high school team, Lake Orion. The Dragons are 6-0. They beat Rochester Adams last weekend handedly. They now though play Clarkson this weekend in Clarkson. Big game. Both Clarkson and Lake Orion have beaten West Bloomfield, perennial powerhouse. So this is a big one. To go to 7-0. Lake Orion does have 9 games on their schedule. So if they win this one, they're looking at either 8-1 or 9-0. So big one coming up this weekend on October 6th. Max, got anything else?
Not really. Just quickly, thoughts on Jimmy Butler being Jimmy Butler, Dylan.
Sam, did you see this?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
So Jimmy Butler came to today. Monday was NBA Media Day for all the teams, and he showed up like an emo skater dude with fake piercings in his lips and his eyes, with his hair like covering half his face, and he did interviews and photo shoots dressed like that. So when they do their promos for the Miami Heat, he's gonna look like that all year long. It's awesome.
When they show the lineup this year, when Jimmy's in the playoffs and they show their faces, he's gonna have emo hair.
Yeah.
And just sad look. He's like, I got a staring character.
Yeah.
He's like the whole day just like talking like that.
Yep. He said somebody asked him what his emotions were the last week. He goes, I was excited, then I was depressed, and I was sad, and now I'm here. That's what he said, and that's why he was dressed like that. So,
Yeah, legendary. Last year he went with the hardcore dreads, like dreads down to the middle of his back almost, and then this year he goes emo. Wild, and I love every second of it.
Yeah.
That was on my list as well. That's a good one. Matt,
I do my final one. Kind of goes with it. I don't know if we'll talk about it. Probably won't when we pick. Sam, WNBA finals. Who do you got? Aces or Liberty?
Liberty.
Dylan, Aces or Liberty?
Aces.
Will and Aces also. I like Pumley and I like AJ Wilson.
Yeah, if they ever let me buy a jersey on Fanatics for the WNBA, which I've referenced in the past that they don't let me do that, I want a Plumlee jersey, and I have a couple of futures with the Aces still in him. So, go Aces. That's a good one. Sam, got anything else?
Yeah, I got a couple actually. So do you guys know who the number 2 YouTuber is in the world?
Yeah, Mr. Beast.
Yes. Did you see what he did?
Yep.
Yeah, first one. So first YouTuber influencer to get a patch on a team. And the odds of him showing up to these games now have increased. So I'm gonna be going to a Charlotte Hornets game to see if I can see this dude.
That's badass. You should.
Yeah.
Why is he famous? Aside, I know what he does. He like does cool videos and all that, but like, what? Like, how did he?
I mean, he was like one of the first like original YouTubers, basically, that started it all.
Now he has a candy bar that rivals Hershey, basically.
What's the candy bar?
It's called Mr. Beastable or Beastables.
Feastables, like Feastables. It's what's on their jerseys with his logo. It's technically the candy bar is the plug.
Yeah, dude, he's not even only just on the jersey. He's on the floor too. He'll be on the court.
Really?
Yeah. So he's got a court ad and on their jersey.
Yeah, so that's sick.
What's your guess on how much that cost him?
Oh,
probably less than one of his videos.
Yeah, I saw something that those are like hundreds of thousands of dollars. I bet you $1 million.
Oh, I was saying a couple easy.
Yeah, he gives those away in random videos. And then my last one, FIFA is dead. There is no more FIFA video game.
What?
Yeah, FIFA is no longer in it's EA Sport FC.
It's a bummer. Well, maybe not a bummer because Brandon would never let me win, so that's good.
Yeah, still the same, just as good at graphics and same. It's soccer, but just not FIFA.
Interesting. I did not see that one. Nice, good work, Sam. I still have a couple. I know Max knows this one. Sam, who's back for the Lions this week?
Oh, it's the dude that bet because they changed their whole gambling rules, right? I saw that. I did see.
Jamison Williams is back.
Yeah, they changed their laws.
I have read some reports that he probably won't get a ton of playing time this weekend just because he hasn't been able to practice with the team. But he's back. So the deep threat is alive and well in Detroit now at Ford Field as they take on the Panthers this weekend. So that's exciting. Now that NFL, anything pop out you guys this weekend from the NFL generally or nothing really? Max, yeah.
Nothing really. I had on my paper the Lions legit, which I think they are. I think they put it on the map when we went in and took care of business handily. But other than that, now NFL teams that were supposed to win kind of did. Besides,
I will shout out Carzy. America's team did America's team things. So
that is true. The Patriots, they get slacked. So
yeah, that's true. Talking to Cowboys now. My only thing is Taylor Swift stuff's getting real over like way too much of this, and then it's getting way out of control. I'm
hey, the NFL will do anything to boost ratings at this point. Putting stuff on ESPN.
You see, they posted on their like social media pages, like so Instagram. They said something about Taylor Swift, and then on Twitter they said like something. Oh, they made their cover photo of Taylor Swift on Twitter.
Yeah, they're leaning into it.
The official NFL app. Like, come on.
How do you think like who's the guy? Was it Ryan Gosling and like Hugh Jackman were there also?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively.
Reynolds. Yeah, Reynolds. Yeah, pretty cool.
They just
Wolverine and Deadpool.
Yeah, they just get smelt in the background basically of Taylor Swift. Like they picked the perfect game to go to. They knew nobody would be looking at them.
And then Blake Lively, and then Joe Jonas, I think. I don't know which Jonas it is, but the one who just got divorced, his ex-wife, Sophie Turner. And then who's the other person that was sitting there looking like a little bee? Mahomes' wife.
Yeah. So quality.
Wild. Also, just quickly on that one, Mahomes, you're a bitch for not running that in. Come on, man. You cost a lot of people a lot of money. 7.5, 8.5. It was a 3-point game. All I had to do was run that in.
Cost me my fantasy game, Patrick.
Yeah, there you go. Again, Max, by the way, quickly on that. You and I played each other this week. $25?
Sure, why not? I could
Nice.
use it.
I'm gonna make the Wandering Cubans 1-4. I love it. All right, last one. We'll talk about college football when we do our picks, so we'll leave that one away. But just quick shout out to one of our GHLs, a dog who's been on the podcast, now a Soviet for sure, Bobby Lynch, playing in the KHL on Igor Larionov Suns team. He scored his first goal, right, Max?
He did. It was a sweet goal. We posted it on our Instagram. It was a power play goal, pass from Igor's son, across the middle, one timer. It was sweet. Shout out to Bobby.
Yeah, and some people might not know, but the KHL is the equivalent of the NHL in Russia. So pretty badass.
It is.
All right. It was a long round table, but I respect it. You needed it. There's a lot of things going on, so it's okay. Let's move on to Serenity Now. Serenity Now is sponsored by State Dream Designs. Pay $10, hop on, be a Celebrity Now speaker, and receive an LTES shirt of your choice. Designed by State Dream Designs. Also on that, State Dream Designs is open. So these people who get shirts, if you would like something specific, Sam said he can make something specific, like a different word. You know, he can say Serenity Now. He's open to it. So just let us know, and we're happy to help out. This week, it's just me. And my shirt, Sam, I'll let you know in the future what it's going to be. But I have two quickly. Max, we were at the game at Comerica on Friday, and what was the thing that was very irritating while the game was about to start?
There was no stop sign still.
No.
Oh, the DJ.
There we go. Pepsi porch. There's a DJ on the Pepsi porch. Sam. So it's like, I get it, like time and a place, right? So like it's Miggy's night, and they're trying to do all these things for Miggy on the big screen. You can't hear it out on the Pepsi porch because the DJ is just ripping.
Yep.
And you couldn't even hear below him, like on the right field stands. And then let's take it a step further. The DJ is still playing during the anthem. What are you doing, man? You gotta stop.
And the anthem was really good.
Yes, it was the Detroit Choir, and it was awesome. And the DJ just ripping, stand up and shout or some shit up there in Pepsi porch. Like, you can't do that. Oh, Serenity freaking Now. And my other one, all right, if you have not watched Survivor and you plan on watching Survivor, put earmuffs on right now. I'm going to expose something that happened. So if you don't want to hear, plug your ears. Episode 1 of Survivor came out. The competitors are pathetic. Well, there's some of them are okay, but like generally it's just the weak and pathetic.
Running out of people.
Yeah, they're running out of people. They're trying to diversify their rocks too much, I think. But regardless, so we get to tribal council, and there's one gentleman clearly just walking around with 2 left feet and 1 arm, essentially, it feels as if. But nope, Hannah the therapist, I'm not even kidding, Sam. Her name is Hannah, and she's a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
She said, hey, is it all right actually if I just go home? I'm kind of just wanting to sleep in my own bed. So
yes.
Serenity Now to a freaking quitter. You literally took my spot on the show, and you're going home after 1 day. Fuck you.
It was so bad. Dude, she was walking around camp just telling people she wanted to go home. There were less than 24 hours.
But they weren't gonna vote for her. They wanted someone else off.
They wanted the guy.
I wouldn't vote for her either.
No,
nah, you're staying.
And the crazy thing is, they didn't even want the dude who couldn't even spell his name and paint. They wanted the girl who's just mean. Wild.
Crazy.
Oh well. Serenity Now. Moving on. All right. October in the park. Let's get to the playoff preview here. And I will be honest, this is not where you go to get your playoff like insider information. Sam has watched 7 baseball games all year, and I lied, but he's watched 1. Max, he's got 27 to 40 games under his belt. I probably got maybe the same, maybe 10 more. I did some reading today, but aside from that, it's all gut. And my gut's been really swishing around for college football and NFL. So this could be a negligible segment. I'm not going to deny that, right? This is all just shooting from the hip here. So don't heed our advice too closely. But with that, let's get it going. Guys, we're going to play for something. What do you want to play for?
Another punishment. Winner gets to choose.
Nah, screw
Sandy
that.
Berry painted your nails, dude.
Nah, next time we see each other, loser buys the other two lunch.
Shots.
Shots. I like that. Talus Bar. We'll be there. Christmas.
All right. One
Deal.
with it. Yep.
Deal.
Deal.
Like December 22nd or 23rd. We're
Yep. Yeah.
all right. Loser buys the shots, and the winner gets to choose the kind of shots. 2 rounds worth. Nope, I
Yeah.
lied. There's one round. There's 2 rounds. 4 rounds worth. 4 rounds in this stuff.
I'm with
All right.
that.
Let's get it going. Before we get it going, so 2 points if you get someone in the wild card. If you get a wild card winner to the divisional round, you get 2 points. 4 points if you get a divisional winner, 6 points for championship series, and then 8 points if you get the World Series champion right. Sound good?
Deal.
Sure.
Okay. Sam, left or middle top left. The first series on the AL side, wild card. Tampa Bay versus Texas. Who you got there?
All right, so we got Tampa Bay, Texas. So I got a Tampa Bay Rays hat, so I'm gonna take Tampa Bay.
Respect. Max.
Give me Texas, because way back when, Dylan gave me the most shit for it. But I picked Texas to win it all. So I think you know where my picks are going tonight, fellas. So give me Texas.
Yep. So I do give you shit, and basically the shit was based off of the fact that the Tigers. Just killed stink bug, and it really stunk. It's based off of the fact that the Tigers had recently beaten the Rangers, and I based that off the Tigers sucking. But the Tigers were hot and second team in the AL Central, so maybe not. Give me the Rangers to beat the Rays. Rays have been falling down on their own feet. They're not gonna have that good of a crowd. They never do. Best of 3, I think. And Texas has Max Scherzer, who's good for 8 innings and 11 strikeouts. So
I know all this Chapman's their closer now.
yeah, so give me the Rangers. I like that. They got some vets to mix in with some youth. And like I said, Tampa Bay's kind of been falling down and not doing that great down the stretch here. Let's move to the bottom, Sam. Let's keep it in the AL. We'll go to Max first here. Twins and Blue Jays.
So I heard a stat: the Twins had the most strikeouts in Major League history this year with like 1,300 something. So something stupid. So maybe the Blue Jays in that case.
Yeah,
Nobody wants to watch playoff baseball in Minnesota once it starts to snow. So give me Toronto.
and I'll jump on the Blue Jays as well. The Twins are like over for the last 11 years, maybe. They're pretty consistent at getting to playoffs, but they have that not. They're like over the last 14 games in the playoffs. They haven't even won a game, not even a series, just game wise. They're bad. I think the Tigers had a winning record against Twins this year too. So again, I'll take the Tigers' logic on that and give me the Blue Jays. Sam,
Yeah, Blue Jays, just cause.
a Canadian sweep. Where does Taylor Swift finish her Eras tour?
Toronto.
That's correct. And who's going to see her last ever show on the Eras tour?
You.
That's correct. All right. Let's move to the NL wildcard series. I will go first here. Philadelphia and Miami. Philly's the home team. Not going to go against Philly. They just seem to have hot times. It's crazy city. Great atmosphere. They're going to vibe off that. That's a word Sam would use. They're going to win the first 2 games, not even turn around. Miami's in trouble. Give me Philly. Sam.
Yeah, second that. Give me the Phillies. I'm not rocking all this Philly gear to not take the Phillies at least once. So give me the Phillies.
Max.
Phillies make it a clean sweep. Same reason for Dylan said and Sam said. Also, I think Miami's superstar hitter is hurt right now. He did not play their final series. So question mark around him, which is a big question mark for Miami.
All-star second baseman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Luis Ariz.
Yep.
Think he is hurt, so give me the Phillies there. And correct me if I'm wrong, but all 3 games are played at the home stadium, correct? So that is a big factor in the early games here. So
yeah, and that's I think looking at every place, right? Tampa Bay blows, not great. Minnesota, they might have better, but not great. Milwaukee, yeah, it's a good baseball town, but it's not Philadelphia. Philadelphia has the nastiest home field advantage in the first, like the wild card section. So, yep, it's a good call. Max, get us going with the Brewers and the Diamondbacks.
Yep. So Brewers, Diamondbacks. I'm gonna go in Arizona. I like Arizona. I like their superstar rookie Carson Kelly or Carroll. Corbin Carroll. There it is. Yep, Corbin Carroll. I like Corbin Carroll a lot. So give me Arizona.
I'll ride the Diamondbacks as well. Sorry, Anthony. And hopefully he
Yeah.
goes to a game. But yeah, give me Arizona. They have a pitcher, Zach Gallen. He's probably up there for NL Cy Young. So give me the Diamondbacks. Sam?
Yeah, Diamondbacks, sick name, sick jerseys, sick celebration.
Love
Uh,
that.
Shout out to
Hell yeah.
Milwaukee though. When Anthony was visiting Dylan, he told me that Milwaukee allows you to bring in you can bring in food from an outside bar if you want. So you can buy a burger and fries from a bar and you can bring it into the park and eat it inside.
Shout out to Miller Park. It's not called
Shout out
Miller
to
Park
Miller
anymore.
Park for being family friendly.
Yeah. So also next year, if you go to Comerica, you can bring in snacks as long as they're sealed up and stuff. So remember that.
There you go.
All right, let's move to the divisional series. Baltimore, and then whoever you have out, it's either Texas or Tampa Bay. Sam has Tampa Bay, I believe.
Yeah,
And now give me your winner there.
Baltimore. There. Yeah.
Taking the young birds.
Yeah.
I like it. I have Texas as well as Max, and I actually have Texas beating Baltimore. Youth and inexperience. Texas has some veterans. Like I said, Max Scherzer. Baltimore's been really, really hot, but they're going to meet it. So they're going to meet their maker. Unfortunate for them. Max?
Houston. I'm taking Texans. It's going to be, like Dylan said, they're going to meet their maker. Things are going to get fired up real quick, and Houston's got
Max,
bets to...
Texas Rangers.
Oh, sorry. Yes, Rangers. Sorry.
Max has CJ Stroud in his mind.
Do you
Sorry.
even watch baseball, man?
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like we said before, I would not. This is a negligible podcast regarding the playoffs. I would not heed our advice. At least not the kid in the orange shirt. All right, let's move below to the divisional series. Max, Houston versus either Toronto or Minnesota. I think we all actually went Blue Jays. So
We all did. So, but I have Houston winning this one too.
okay, I do too. Sam.
Yeah, Houston.
Yep, JV's on the hunt, and Houston's like a playoff built different. They're built like Michigan football. They beat teams when they need to. They're built for this, so we'll see what happens. All right, let's go back to the NL Division Series. So it's Atlanta, the best team in baseball, versus Philly, and then the Dodgers versus Philly. I think everyone has Philly, and then it's Dodgers, and everyone has Arizona actually. So we're all the same. Let's start with the Dodgers. I will go first. I'm taking the Dodgers. It's just the same thing as Houston versus Toronto. It's just like a team that's built for this. So give me the Dodgers.
I'm
Sam?
also,
Guy, give me Dodgers. Clean jerseys, clean sweep.
Ooh.
Dodgers are built for this. They have the studs. They have the lineup. They're built for October.
Agreed. Max, give us Braves Phillies.
So this one I think is gonna be closer than what it is on paper. I think it's gonna go like 6 games. I could see it going maybe 7. I don't know. But give me Atlanta because what I read today, and it's only best of 5. What I read from ESPN article today, everything was geared around how teams can beat Atlanta. So give me Atlanta.
Yeah, no, agreed. I'm taking Atlanta. Sam, where are you riding?
I mean, my heart says to take Philly, but the brain says Atlanta. So I'm gonna roll with Atlanta.
Yep. Yeah, they're the best team in baseball. So with that, honestly, you'll start with the NLCS here. So we all actually have Atlanta versus the Dodgers, Braves Dodgers. It's gonna be home field. Matt lives 30 minutes away. I hope he goes to a game. Honestly, I might have to ask him if I can come to a game. Probably gonna be electric as heck. I'm taking the Braves. Braves are going to the World Series. I have a Braves hat. I will put it on in due time. Shout out to Cody Jordan. He loves Braves for no real reason. Not really sure why. Sam, who you got? Braves, Dodgers.
Atlanta. Can't take the Dodgers to go that far.
Fair. Max?
Braves. They're too powerful, too good. I love Acuna. I love how he has 70 stolen bases and like 40 home runs. It's electric. So
Yeah, that dude
Braves.
himself could will them to a win if need be, right?
Yep.
All right. ALCS. So Sam, you have Baltimore versus Houston, and Max and I have the Battle of Texas. So Sam, you go first.
Baltimore.
Baltimore to the World Series. Wow, the Young Guns. I like it. It definitely could happen. They are the best team. They have home field advantage. I like it. I'm taking Houston to beat Texas in the Battle of Texas in my bracket.
And here's where we split everything up. Give me the Texans.
Texas Rangers. He still doesn't know their name.
He has no idea what this team
Give me the
is.
Rangers for the same reason way back when we did our preview for them to win it all. So
To your credit, back when we did that, you did say the Texas Rangers. You did not call them the Houston Texans, so that's good at least.
yeah, at least I got it right then.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, Max has the Rangers, Dylan has the Astros, and Sam has the Orioles. But we all have the Braves. Okay, now who do we have winning it all? Sam.
All right, I said it, when we first started. I said Orioles. I said Orioles are going to win it all. I've said it throughout the year. I said it now. Go Orioles. Let's go. I'm going to get myself an Orioles hat if they win it. So, there we go.
Will you really?
Yeah, if the Orioles win it all, I'm going to get an Orioles.
Oh, this is actually a fair bet. So, all right, I like that. Max, who you got?
Give me the Rangers.
Okay, we're all going AL. I'm taking the Astros. So the loser has to buy the winner their hat. If only if you have the World Series champion correct. Fair?
Yes, that's fair.
Yes, that's fair.
So like if the Braves win, no one has to buy anyone anything.
Yeah.
All right. So guys, I wrote my bracket down and we'll post those. We'll post our brackets kind of like we did last year. So then people, if they want to play along, they can play along. Deal?
Deal.
All right. I like it.
My last tidbit. Do you know when the last possible game of the World Series could be?
I'm going to guess it's going to be November 7th.
It's close.
November
Sam.
21st.
That's no, November 4th. So could you imagine if the Twins made it or the Phillies made it to November 4th? They could be shoveling snow. They could be shoveling snow off the
Or
base.
Toronto. Like,
They're inside.
even Baltimore could be freezing cold.
Baltimore
Yeah.
could be cold. So
Yeah, I love that. Good stuff. All right. Playoffs. All right. Love that, guys. We'll post our brackets. I think it's gonna be there's not much parity. I feel like there could be not much parity in the NL, but the AL is kind of wide open. So I'm really excited for the AL. All right, let's quickly skirt to our Sam's Cooler questions. Sponsored by Modelo. Shout out to Modelo. Looking for a crisp lager that's moderate on calories and masterful on flavor. Look no further than Modelo Especial. Modelo Especial is more than just a Mexican summer sipper. It's official beer of the Saturday morning soccer appearance and Thursday night. It's almost the weekend celebratories. Stop into your local Meijer or Neiman's and grab yourself some Modelo Especial. A cerveza straight to the cabeza. All right. Max, you've been requested to have 2 questions ready. Give me your first one.
So Sam told me his weekend plans. He's going to a wedding. So Sam, what's your best wedding song?
Best wedding song. Mr. Brightside.
It's a good one.
Nice. Max, give me your second one.
So you have to travel to this wedding. Favorite fast food restaurant?
I don't eat fast food.
Oh,
We
find that hard.
we will
Is
not
that
stop
Mulligan?
in. No,
So you're using Mogan?
Is that a
I
Mulligan?
guess my favorite fast food from the last time I had fast food, I'll say Taco Bell.
It's a great
Nice.
answer.
I just ordered like $56 of it this weekend. Hell yeah. All right. Sam, who are your female and male sports crush?
Female and male sports crush. So Hannah Loga, female sports crush, and then male sports crush will be Zach Wilson.
Ooh. So you are into a MILF hunter. I like it. All right. Your must-have fall food while watching sports.
Must have fall food while watching sports. That's a tough one, Normally I just eat some candy. So candy.
Candy. Have you ever thrown up? Last one. Have you ever thrown up on the side of a car after an athletic event?
No.
Liar.
Lies.
You did. You puked after paintball. That's all for episode 55 of Legally Teaching Engineer Sports. October in the Park. Our quote comes from Derek Jeter. Good teams make the playoffs. Hot teams win the playoffs. Remember that, boys. What's our POV, Matt, Sam?
POV is PVO. Positive vibes
Oh, yeah.
only.
Thanks.
Wanna play?
Ooh.
Money,
Taylor.